Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly, and today our topic is how to send automated SMS for monthly subscription reminders from Google Sheets. So I am running a subscription-based business and I want to automatically remind my customer when their subscription is going to get end. So here for reminding them, I'm going to send an automated SMS, and here for sending the SMS, I'm going to use Twilio. So in my Google Sheet, I have already added all my customer details and the subscription detail. Now what I want to do is, I want to build an automated system in such a way that whenever I'm going to get all the detail of my customer and the subscription whose subscription is going to get end in that particular date from my Google Sheet, then automatically I'm going to use all those details and I'm going to send an automated SMS by using Twilio. So here I'm going to set up this system and this connection between Google Sheets and Twilio, and for that I need to use Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing software for automation and integration. Now with Pabbly Connect, I'm going to first schedule my workflow for every day, and here I'm going to use Schedule by Pabbly. So after scheduling my workflow, I'm going to use Google Sheet and I'm going to get all the detail of the subscription and my customer. And as I'm going to get the customer details, then automatically I'm going to send the SMS message by using Twilio. So how I'm going to build this connection? For that, let me take you to my computer screen. I hope all you can see my computer screen, and today we are going to see that how we can send SMS for monthly subscription reminders from Google Sheet. Now imagine here you run a subscription based business like a fitness club, streaming service, product subscription or a cloud kitchen, and you need to remind your customers about their monthly subscription renewal. So instead of manually sending reminders, you want an automated system that sends SMS notification each month, and you have customer details, subscription dates, phone numbers already stored in your Google Sheet. So here for sending the SMS, I'm going to use Twilio, and here I'm going to set up an automated system for my cloud kitchen where I'm having a subscription based meal for my customers. So in my Google Sheet, I have all the details of my customer, and I have all these dates, like I have the subscription dates, when it is going to end, I have the packages, amount status, phone number, email and my customer name. Now from my Google Sheet, what I'm going to do is that as I'm going to get the end date of my customer, then automatically on that end date, I'm going to send an SMS message by using Twilio, and I'm going to send that SMS message so that I can notify my customer about the end of their subscription, and I'm also going to tell them to renew their subscription. So here I'm going to set up an automated system between Google Sheet and Twilio, and now I'm going to remind my customer for their monthly subscriptions. Now here for building this automation, I need to build a connection between Google Sheet and Twilio, and I'm going to build this connection without any coding and programming skills, just with the help of Pabbly Connect. So with Pabbly Connect, I can build this connection, and now whenever my customer's subscription will going to end, then automatically from my Google Sheet, I'm going to get that customer detail, and as I'm going to get my customer detail, then automatically I'm going to send an SMS to remind my customer to renew their subscription. So here for setting up this connection between Google Sheet and Twilio, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect, and for using Pabbly Connect, I need to open a new tab, and I need to search for pabbly.com/connect in my browser. And this will take us to this landing page of Pabbly Connect. Now here in the landing page, I have these two options of sign in and sign up for free. If you don't have any account with Pabbly Connect, then you can just click on this sign up for free button. It will only take 2 minutes of your time, and you will get 100 free tasks every month. Or if you already have an account or you are an existing user, then you can just sign in and you will get to see this page. So these are all the apps that Pabbly offers, and we are going to use Pabbly Connect here. For that, I just need to click on this Access Now button under Pabbly Connect, and this will direct us to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Now here in the dashboard, what I need to do is I need to create a new workflow, and for that I'm going to click on this create workflow button, and this window will pop up. Now here I need to name my workflow, so I'm going to name it as my objective, which is to send automated SMS for monthly subscription reminders from Google Sheet. Now I need to select the folder where I want to save my workflow, so I'm going to open this tab, and here I will find all the folders that I have in my Pabbly Connect account. And here I have this particular folder of Google Sheets, so I'm going to select this, and now I need to click on create, and here this will take us to this most important window of our workflow, and here in this window I have these two boxes of trigger and action. So trigger and action are the two main principles on which our workflow works on, and trigger says when this happens, action says do this. So trigger is going to be the first step that will get executed in our workflow, and action is just going to follow that. So here I need to first set up my trigger, and here in my workflow I can only set up single trigger step and multiple action steps. So here for setting up my trigger, what I need to do is I need to first search for my trigger application, and here in my trigger I'm going to use schedule by Pabbly, and by using schedule by Pabbly what I'm going to do is I'm going to schedule my workflow for every day, so that every day it will look for the subscription date of my customer, and as I'm going to get the end date of a subscription for my customer, then automatically I can send an SMS message to that particular customer. So I'm going to schedule this for every day. So I'm going to select schedule by Pabbly here. And now I have to give a trigger event. So I'm going to open this tab, and schedule workflow will be my trigger event. So I'm going to select this. And now I have to select how often I want to run my workflow. So I'm going to open this tab, and I'm going to select every day. So I'm going to click here. And now I have to give a time when I want to work my workflow. So I'm going to click here, and I want my workflow to run every day on 10 AM. So I'm going to select that as my time. And here I have given my time. Now I'm going to click on save. And here I have scheduled my workflow for every day 10 AM. Now after scheduling my workflow, what I want to do is I want to get my current date, so that by matching that current date with the subscription end date, I can send SMS messages to my customer. So here I have first set up my trigger, and in trigger I have used schedule by Pabbly for scheduling my workflow for every day. And now for getting my current date, I need to set up my action step. So I'm going to open this tab, and here for getting the current date, I need to use a tool that Pabbly Connect offers, and that is date and time formatter. So I'm going to search for that, and I'm going to select date and time formatter here. Now I have to give an action event. So I'm going to open this tab, and here current date is going to be my action event. So I'm going to select this. And now I'm going to connect date and time formatter with Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to click on connect. And now I need to first give my basic format in which I want my current date. So I'm going to open this tab. And here I have this particular format. So I'm going to select this. And now I need to click on save and send test request button. Now here in the result and the response, we can see I have received this current date, that is 21st of October 2024. Now that as I have received my current date, now what I want to do is that I want to search for this current date in my Google Sheet in the end date column of my subscriptions, and as this current date is going to match with that end date, then it will mean that the subscription of that particular customer is going to get end on this particular date. So here for matching this date with my end date in my Google Sheet, what I need to do is I need to add one more action step. And here in my action application, I need to search for Google Sheets. So I'm going to search for that. And I need to select Google Sheets here. Now I have to give an action event. So I'm going to open this tab. And here in my action event, I'm going to use lookup spreadsheet rows v2. Now I'm going to connect Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect in my workflow. So I'm going to click on connect. I will click on add new connection. And now I have to click on sign in with Google. Now I'm going to click on allow to give access to my account. And here I have successfully connected Google Sheet with Pabbly Connect. Now first I need to select my spreadsheet, and for selecting my spreadsheet I need to take you to my Google Sheet first. And here in Google Sheet I'm using this particular spreadsheet of monthly subscription. So this is the name of my spreadsheet, and in this I'm using the sheet 1, and also in this I have all the detail of my customer with their subscription details. Now here in my spreadsheet, I have this particular column of column E, and in this particular column, I have the subscription end date. So here in this column, I'm going to look up for the current date, and as these dates are going to get matched, then I will get my customer detail whose subscription is going to get end. Now let me take you back to Pabbly Connect. And here for selecting my spreadsheet, I need to open this tab. And here I will find all the spreadsheets that I have in my Google Sheet account. And here I'm going to use this particular spreadsheet of monthly subscriptions. So I'm going to select this. And now we can see all the details have changed according to my spreadsheet. Now here I need to first give my lookup value, and in the lookup value I'm going to use my previous response of date and time formatter where I have received the current date, and I'm going to use that current date as my lookup value. So here from my previous tab I'm going to map that response here in this tab, and for that I need to use mapping. So what mapping is a technique through which I can retrieve the data from the previous tabs, and the data that is changing will get replaced with the new data in the real time. So for mapping I need to click here, I will open this responsive date and time formatter, and here this is my current date, so I'm going to map this. And now this is going to be my lookup value. Now I have to give my lookup column, and here my lookup column is going to be column E, and I have to give the AND column of data. So the AND column of data is going to be the column till which I want to get my data from my Google Sheet. So I'm going to again take you back to Google Sheet, and here column G is going to be my AND column of data. Now let me take you back to Pabbly Connect, and I'm going to type column G here. Now here I have filled all the required details. Now I'm going to scroll down. Now in my Google Sheet I can have multiple customers with the same subscription and date. So what I want to do is I want to get all the data of my customers in advanced format. So for getting the response in advanced format, I need to first toggle off this simple response button. And now I need to click on Save and Send Test Request button. And here we can see I have received this response, and I have received this response in advanced format with all the data of my customer who is having the same subscription and date with my current date. So here I have received the detail of my customer, and I am receiving this data in this array format. So what I want to get is I want to retrieve this data of my customer away from this array, and for retrieving this array, what I need to do is I need to add one more action step. And I'm going to use Iterator by Pabbly for getting my customer data. So I'm going to select Iterator by Pabbly here. And now I have to give my action event. So I'm going to open this tab, and process arrays will be my action event. So I'm going to select that. And I'm going to connect Iterator by Pabbly with Pabbly Connect in my workflow. So I'm going to click on connect. And I need to first select my array. So here I only have one array that is in my Google Sheet. So I'm going to select that. And now here I have this important note that says the response includes the first expanded data set as values, which can be mapped in further steps. At the time of the workflow execution, it will process all values one by one. We support iteration of maximum 500 records at once. So by using Iterator by Pabbly, I'm going to get the response of the first expanded data set from my array, and I can use that expanded data set to map the responses in the further step. But at the time of the workflow execution, it will process all the array's values one by one, and if I'm getting multiple customer data in my array, then automatically it will process all the data of the customers one by one, and I can send SMS to all the customers one by one. Now I'm going to click on Save and Send Test Request button, and here we can see I have received my customer data, and here I have received this customer data whose subscription is going to end. So now I have all the detail of my customer, like I have the customer name, that is demo user, I have the email address, that is demoUser@pabblytudes.com, I have the random phone number of my customer, I have the subscription and date, start date, I have the package, and I have the amount status, that is paid. Now I have received all these details. Now by using these details, I'm going to send an automated SMS to remind my customer that their subscription is going to end today, and they need to renew this by paying the amount. So for sending the automated SMS, I'm going to add my last action step. And here for sending the SMS, I'm going to use Twilio. So I'm going to select that. And now I have to give my action event. So I'm going to open this tab, and send SMS message will be my action event. So I'm going to select that. And I'm going to connect Twilio with Pabbly Connect in my workflow. So I'm going to click on connect. I will click on add new connection. And for connecting Twilio with Pabbly Connect, I need to give an account SID and authorization token, and again I have to give the same account SID. So for getting these details, I need to take you to my Twilio account, and here in marketing I need to scroll down, and here in this page I have my account SID and authorization token. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy these details, and I'm going to add that in my Pabbly Connect account. So I'm going to do the same, and now in Pabbly Connect I have added all the required details. Now as I have added these details, I'm going to click on save. And now what I need to do is I need to give the body of the SMS. So here I'm going to type the message that I want to send to my customer for renewing their subscription. And here my reminder message is going to be hi. And after hi, I'm going to map my customer name. So I'm going to click here. I'm going to open this response of Iterator. And here this is my customer name. So I'm going to map this. Your subscription with us is set to get expire. Please ensure payment before the due date to continue enjoying our services. Thank you for being with us. So this is going to be my simple SMS that I'm going to send as a reminder to my customer, and I'm going to remind them that their subscription is going to get end and they can renew this by paying the amount. Now here I have to give the sender number. Now here for the sender number, I'm going to use my sender number that I have verified in my Twilio account, and I'm going to use that mobile number. So I'm going to add that, and now I have added the sender number. Now I have to give the recipient number, and here I'm going to add my recipient number that I've received of my customer from Iterator by Pabbly. So I'm going to click here. I will open this response of Iterator by Pabbly. And here this is the phone number of my customer, so I'm going to map that. And now here I have added the customer phone number, but I need my customer phone number with the plus sign and the country code. So country code is already present in my phone number. I just need to add the plus sign, and now I have completed the phone number. And I need to click on Save and Send Test to Quit button. And here we can see I have received this response, and this response means that I have successfully sent an automated SMS to my customer whose subscription has been ended. So here I have sent an automated SMS message to my customer, and I have reminded my customer that their subscription has been ended and they can renew their subscription. Now to check whether I have sent the SMS or not, I'm going to open my SMS application. And here we can see that I have sent this particular SMS, and the SMS is, "Hi demo user," which was the name of my customer. "Your subscription with us is set to get expire. Please ensure payment before the due date to continue enjoying our services. Thank you for being with us." So here this is my message that I have sent to my customer for reminding them that their subscription has been ended and they can renew their subscription. So here we can see that I have successfully sent this SMS to my customer, and here I have sent this SMS from my Google Sheet and by using Twilio. So here I have successfully created this automation between Google Sheet and Twilio. And now whenever any customer subscription is going to get ended, then automatically by using all the detail of that customer from my Google Sheet, I'm going to send an automated SMS message to my customer by using Twilio, and I'm going to remind them that their subscription has been ended and they can renew their subscription if they want to. So here I've successfully created this automation and this connection between Google Sheet and Twilio to automatically send automated SMS for monthly subscription reminders from Google Sheet. So let's summarize what we did here. So first I have set up my trigger, and in my trigger I have used Schedule by Pabbly to schedule my workflow for every day. Then I have set up my Actions tab, and here I have first used Date and Time Formatter to get the current date. After this I have used Google Sheet as my action application, and my action event was Lookup Spreadsheet Rows V2. And then I have used Iterator by Pabbly to process the arrays, and in the last I have used Twilio as my action application, and Send SMS Message was my action event. So this is how I have successfully created this workflow, and you can also create this workflow by following all the steps that I did in my workflow. And I am also going to put the link of my workflow in the description so you can check it out from there, and thank you for watching this video. Not just these applications, you can automate and integrate a lot more applications like this with Pabbly Connect. If you want to reach out to us, then you can email us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any issues or queries related to our workflow, then you can check the forum link. And if you have any issues related to the pricing of Pabbly Connect or Pabbly, then you can check out this link. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe to our channel.